Let's kick it old school and make an Italian family style favorite. This is veal parmigiano, all made right on the Blackstone. I cannot wait for you guys to recreate this at home. So let me show you how to make it at home on your Blackstone. The one thing we all have in common as Blackstone owners is that we love feeding our families and friends all of our favorite dishes and getting a little funky with all of the different things that you can cook right on your Blackstone griddle. For me, I love having fun cooking with my family. Everyone wants a hand in helping, as you guys see during my lives a lot of times when I have the family over. From the kids to the grandparents, everyone wants to have their hands on the Blackstone and help out. I especially love taking some of our family style favorites that I grew up eating in an Italian American house and show just how much easier it is to feed a large crowd using the Blackstone versus making all of these Italian dishes in front of the stove in a small pan. Any Parmigiano dish is a favorite of mine, whether it's chicken, eggplant, or today we're doing veal. It always takes me right back to my childhood, so getting to cook this for my parents is extra special. I've got 2 packets of veal leg slices. These are super thin. We'll be breading these in a little bit of seasoned breadcrumbs, which come with pecorino romano cheese already in. We're just gonna season them up with a little bit of our tutto italiano, my favorite. My breadcrumbs ready to rock in the other. I've got my dredging station set up with eggs in one shallow pan and a holding station for my breaded cutlets. So let's season up our breadcrumbs with a little bit of our tutto italiano along with our eggs. Whisk those eggs nicely, and now we can drop our cutlets right into our egg wash. Not to forget to combine that tutto italiano in with the breadcrumbs, a quick mix, and then our cutlets go straight in using your hands or tongs, packing on as much of those breadcrumbs as you can, making sure to adhere completely. Repeat the process, holding your cutlets over in your holding station. I love using parchment paper for easy cleanup. Once these are all coated and ready for frying, we'll turn our Blackstone griddle onto medium-low heat. We want to do a nice gentle fry. While that comes up the heat, let's talk cheese. I love using a blend of fresh mozzarella cheese. I also love using a block of whole milk mozzarella cheese. You'll feel that this mozzarella is a little bit on the harder side compared to the fresh. This one we grate by hand. And then something I always have on hand, well, multiple of, is Parmesan cheese. We'll get our mozzarella shredded up, and before I do any kind of shallow frying for a nice beautiful golden brown color, I always clean my griddle off first with a little bit of water and then a little puddle of some olive oil for our cutlets to lay down and gently fry in. When it comes to shallow frying anything that I've showed you, from green fried tomatoes, eggplant, chicken cutlets, pork cutlets, and now these thin sliced veal cutlets, the simple fact that you can see right here just how much more you can fry all at once using the 36-inch Blackstone is simply amazing for any home cook that enjoys cooking things like this. You know, standing in front of the stove frying 2 pieces at a time can take forever. As for these veal cutlets, it would be 1 at a time because they are always so gigantic. Making sure to keep your heat on the lower side will ensure that beautiful crust. You'll drizzle a little extra olive oil over the top right before flipping or as needed. 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll flip these and allow them to cook on the opposite side. These right now, just as is, you could let cool, stick in the fridge, and eat throughout the week, whether it's the veal or chicken or pork. They're perfect for sandwiches, perfect to add to pastas or salads, or just to eat as is. Now that both sides are nice and golden brown, I'm going to pull these off, let them hang out on a cooling rack just for a second while we scrape off our griddle and get it nice and clean. And then place these veal chops back onto the griddle, keeping it on low heat. I've got my cento pasta sauce or marinara, along with some cento sliced cherry peppers. These vinegary spicy peppers paired with veal or chicken cutlets is a thing of magic. You have to try the combination. Over the top with some of our marinara, And down goes some of our fresh mozzarella, a big handful over everything with our shredded mozzarella cheese. Allow that to begin to heat through and melt. And at the same time, we're gonna drop down our cherry peppers with the vinegar and all from the jar. That liquid will seep over onto your veal. You could drizzle a little over the top if you'd like also. Give these peppers just a quick toss just to gently heat, and then we're gonna place them on top of our cutlets. You could use your extra large Blackstone dome to help this melt through. A little drizzle of water will also create some steam to help everything melt. And once it's melted, that's it. It's time to pull this off. This couldn't be any quicker for a lunch or dinner with your family. We'll plate it up, give it a nice snowfall of all of that Parmesan cheese over the top, making sure to serve that alongside for extras for everyone to add more if they like. Some fresh basil leaves over the top. And it's time to eat and enjoy this with my favorite people, my parents. We're serving this alongside some crusty Italian bread, a nice salad with a vinegary dressing, pairs perfect with those vinegary spicy peppers. The sweet marinara, it all balances out so well together. It always amazes me, all of these traditional old school Italian dishes that I grew up eating and love so much. Being able to make these on the Blackstone for especially my parents that raised me to eat so well and have such a passion and love for food. I love griddling for them, and I cannot wait to see who you make this for at home, who it is that you love to griddle for. Until next time, I'm Blackstone Betty, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.